When you're taking a look at any opportunity, you want to make sure that company's credible, it's authentic, it's not in business today and gone out of business tomorrow. Who wants to be involved with something that's not legitimate? No one. You can spend a lifetime building up credibility with your name as a dentist or a pastor, but one wrong decision can take all that credibility away. So you want to make sure that company is credible. Well, Lazeuz has been around since 1972, and so we're a rock-solid company. We're not looking for guinea pigs. We already know it works. You know why? Because 2.1 million requests come in annually to our law firms just for advice. Not only that, but we have 1.4 million happy families across USA and Canada. And really, when you add up the family members that are under one membership, that'll probably equal about 4 million people that are protected under their Legal Shield membership. And so we're a rock-solid company, been around for a long time. We got a service that everyone needs, but yet no one has. And we've got a marketplace right now that's looking for something that will offer the peace of mind that we offer. So why join this legal revolution? Well, one, for income. People are looking for additional cash flow today, and I can see the reason why that's important, especially if it didn't take away from what you're currently doing. It's called scary in my book. If you go to work and you get paid and you don't go to work, you don't get paid. What happens if you can't go to work anymore? Everyday things happen to everyday people. And we're just saying that additional cash flow, a plan B opportunity is always important. People are also looking for time freedom. Look, people make a lot of money but don't have any time, and some people have a lot of time with no money. So you want freedom. I'm looking for both time and the money, and you can get that here with Legal Shield. Why? Because it's an incredible market potential. Just a little bit over 1% of households that own a Legal Shield membership right now. We know that, look, if you can find a void and fill it, you can become wealthy. And the thing I love about Legal Shield is people can't go get it anywhere else. If I was offering long-distance services right now, you have to compare it to your current long-distance services. If I was offering makeup right now, you have to compare it to your other lipsticks and makeup. If I was offering vitamins, you compare it to your retail establishments. But there's nowhere else to go compare this because people don't have access to lawyers for $1 a day. It's $200 an hour when the average person doesn't make $20 an hour with their job. So there's nowhere else to go except us, which has created an incredible void, and we're the ones filling it. So again, a huge opportunity. So what do you need to do to take advantage of this opportunity? Well, there's only a one-time $149 investment. What do you get for the $149? You get this business in a box. So you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, because you have a training program. That training program is going to teach you step by step, word for word, exactly what to do. And again, if you're anything like me, I believe I can do anything if I'm taught how to do it by someone who's already done it. So you have access to that. You have a support team, not just from the person that introduced you, because perhaps they just got started themselves. So they may be inspired to help you, but don't have the education to help you. So they can lead you to a basic training program that we have, and an expert in your local marketplace will teach you and the person who invites you into the business at the exact same time. That means you have the potential to make just as much as the person that introduced you. This is important to understand because no one's here to hold you back. Everyone wants to see you succeed, and we have trainers willing to show you their mistakes so you can avoid some of those pitfalls, their success so you can simply duplicate the system. And I love that because when people say, well, I'll try it out, we'll see what happens. You don't have to try anything. You only have to try things that have never been done before. This has been done before. It's proven. We have so many people that are successful. So make sure to get to your training class so we can show you exactly what you need to do. We also have an online tutorial which will teach you exactly what you need to do there as well. So some of you are saying, look, I'm ready right now. What can I do before the training class starts? You can actually go online and start to train yourself through a module. And it's wonderful. It'll take you step by step what you should be doing in the beginning of your business. As a matter of fact, it's called your first step training. That means that's what you should be doing when you take your first step in the business. You also have an associate support system. That means that you can pick up the phone and you have hundreds of employees waiting to take your call to assist you with questions you may have when you can't reach out to your sponsor, when you can't reach out to your leadership. So you have that system set up as well. And we have just a plethora of things that are available for you to grow with that's going to help you along the way in your business, because when you start your business, you'll continue to learn more things, but then there'll be additional training classes to continue to teach you how to advance to that next level. One of our favorite things that you get when you start your business is the Associates Benefits Plan. And I love this plan because you get benefits on things that you would typically go and spend money on anyway. For an example, I spend money every single month on my cell phone bill. Well, with this benefits plan, I actually get a discount on my cell phone bill, and the discount is greater than what I actually spend every single month on my Legal Shield membership. So I'm actually saving money just by being a benefits member, and you have that same opportunity. So make sure you take advantage of that and look at your benefits membership brochure that comes in your business in a box. Now, let's talk about getting started with our program when you have limited time. Because if you don't have any time, there's no problem there, because we actually have tools in place all across North America that will help you to build a business in spite of what you have going on in your life right now. For an example, there are luncheons that take place all across North America, professional luncheons. That means you can send someone out lunchtime, they can hear a presentation by someone who's already successful, someone's professional in a marketplace, let's say that you're not even in. They go, they have lunch, they check out their presentation, they like what they've seen, they sign up. They had nothing to do with you. You were still running your business, you were still in class if you're a college student, you were still watching your kids if you're a mom. So all these things you can still do as we build your business through the system. You have weekly business presentations all across North America that take place. You have DVDs that will do this presentation for you. Okay, as you learn yourself how to do the presentation, that means if you have limited time tomorrow, this DVD can be in 8 different homes at one time. That's leverage you, because you can't be at 8 different places at one time. So all these tools that we have actually leverage you as you build your business. And there's much, much, much more than even what I'm mentioning today on this quick video. So let's talk about how we get paid, because that's important. Because I know that you'd go out and do this for free. I would. It just makes sense to go out and empower people with this membership just because I care about them. Well, Legal Shield actually pays you for doing the thing that most people would do for free. And there's 3 major ways that we get paid. One is from personal advances. That means that you go out and do the work, we're going to pay you a personal advance, a commission into your account. How's that work? Well, anywhere from $34 to $252 based on the $35.95 plan I went over earlier, they're going to send you in your account. So $34 as a junior associate, all the way up to $252 for sharing the service. Look, once you get good at the flipbook presentation, it takes you maybe 15 or 20 minutes to share the membership portion of our presentation. And you're going to make anywhere from $34 to $252. Let's just take $100 at one of the lower levels, $103. Can you imagine going on a lunch break, taking 2 friends? One says, yes, I need a service. You made $100 on a lunch break. I barely made $100 working all day long at the mall. This is huge. You don't have to quit your job. This is extra money. So if you want $800 this month, that's 8 customers at the associate level. And that's just one way that we get paid. We also have team overrides. That means when you help other people to succeed, you're actually going to make an override. Now watch what I'm saying carefully. It's not when you help other people fail. It's when you help other people succeed. So you have an interest in helping people to succeed. At my job, unfortunately, when I worked at the mall, I was afraid to teach other people how to do what I was doing because they could take my job. And I didn't understand. I said, I trained you. How are you going to take my job? I never understood that. But here, you can help people to succeed. And when they succeed, you succeed. It's mutually beneficial. I love that. And you get to dictate your raise. So if you want to go fast, go fast. You want to go slow, you go slow. You want to make a lot of money, you can do that with this compensation plan. Okay? So help people to succeed, and you'll make a team override. And that team override, by the way, is cumulative. So today, let's say that you're a senior associate and I'm an associate. Well, whenever I share the service, I make $103. Thank you for introducing me. You're my senior associate. You make $34 whenever I make $103. I can make more than you, but I'm doing the work. Who cares? You made money for something you didn't do, $34. If I get 10 customers, I make $103 times my 10, what, about $1,000? Thank you so much for introducing me. You make $34 every time I make $103 times my 10 customers who you didn't know for $340. And that was just one of me. What if you had 10 of me? Think about this. During the holiday season especially, people get jobs, part-time jobs, and some of them don't make $340 working part-time. I just showed you how to make $340 working no time, and it's all because of leverage, and that's exactly how this works. So just in case these $34 overrides seem minimal, let me tell you a real story, because depending on the amount of success of the person that you introduce, these numbers can really add up. Look, I have a good friend of mine, Mike Humes. He delivered mail for a living in the Washington, D.C. area. And this guy got started. He was excited. So his second year, he did a little bit over $100,000 with Legal Shield. But because I introduced him and he went to the training class, the company sent me $30,000 or thereabout in team overrides when he made $100,000. Now think about this. He wasn't mad because he never made $100,000 running from dogs as a postal worker. I wasn't mad because they sent me $30,000 for something I didn't do. It was because of his success. You see, though, this is powerful because, again, it's mutually beneficial. He won and I won at the exact same time. I didn't even care if he made more than me. I felt good that he had changed his life and the company rewarded me in a team override. Okay, so you get the team override when you help other people succeed. And again, that's cumulative because if you're an executive today and I'm brand new, you can get paid 34 plus 34 plus 34 plus 34 plus 44. Okay, here's my point. At some point, you may not understand your check, but you will cash it anyway. Okay, that's going to happen. Now, you also make a residual income. I love residual income. You can do something one time and get paid over and over and over again. I think I told you earlier, I started this business when I was 28 years old. I'm in my 40s now. I know I look good. But I'm still getting paid off of things I did decades ago. And God willing, if I'm here when I'm 50 and 60 and 70, for the life of that member, we'll still get paid over and over. Now, real quickly, let's talk about launching your business, because you can either start your business or you can launch your business. And it's very important that we launch your business to create that testimony. Now, I know when you get the money, you can spend it and it's gone, but that testimony lives forever. It'll live for you or with you for 10 years, 20 years. Mine still lives from my very first month in Legal Shield. So let's talk about why these first 4 weeks, this first month in Legal Shield is so important. What do? You have to become what we call Fast Start Qualified. Now, you get 30 days after you go to your basic training class to accomplish this. That way we can pay you the maximum amount and you can advance faster, okay? The way this works is you go out and get 5 memberships. 5 people who say, look, I need a service. Or you can go out and get 3 members, and one of those members decides to invest the $149. So either 5 memberships or what we call 3 in 1. 3 memberships with 1 junior associate. And then what we call Fast Start Qualified. You receive your check, you move up to the associate level, and we've launched your business. You've attended your basic training class, and you get 30 days to go out and Fast Start Qualify. Here's what's exciting about that. Go out and market 1 membership, just 1 membership, and you're already at that point eligible to receive your associate's benefits plan. So right away, you started receiving the benefits I talked about just by 1 membership. Plus, you get paid off the 1 membership. It's not like you don't get paid as you go on to Fast Start Qualify. You're getting paid the $34 as you Fast Start Qualify. But what happens is as you go on and get 4 additional memberships to Fast Start Qualify, then you actually make even more money. Okay? Or you can go out and get additional 2 memberships and 1 associate, and you become Fast Start Qualified. My point is, when you get out of basic training class, even though you have 30 days, go market that 1 membership right away and start saving money through your benefits right away. Do that the same day you get from your basic training class, if you can, and then go on to Fast Start Qualify. Now, there's plenty of incentives we can go over today. We have bonuses that we pay out, wonderful trips that we get an opportunity to take. But more importantly than the trips and the bonuses, we have a culture that we've developed. Positive people, an environment where you get an opportunity to learn from forward-thinking, like-minded people. That's so different. You know, unfortunately, I was around people who complain about their life, complain about their job, but weren't willing to do anything about it. My children have grown more through Legal Shield than they have from the 4 walls of their school. It's because we have an opportunity to go to huge events. We have an opportunity to be around people that are pushing us to success, not trying to hold us back from success. A good friend of mine says a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. Both of them still have a strong flame. So we live a life of abundance, not scarcity. So don't be afraid to tell everybody about this, because there's enough for everybody at the top. There's one thing I want to share with you before we end here. One, you don't have to worry about whether this really works or not, whether this is a real company or not, whether people are really getting paid or not. I know people are tired of all the get rich quick, all the hype, all the companies that are here today, gone tomorrow. I'm with you on that. We're talking about a company that's already paid $1 billion with the B over the past decade. So look, that's a fact. So we're not wondering if they're going to pay you. We've already done it. We've got a track record. We've got history. Non-negotiable, irrefutable. It's already happened. It's researchable. I love that about our company. So we're not dangling the proverbial carrot on the stick. We're not saying one day here's what's going to happen. People are tired of the one day, someday dream. You know what I'm talking about. You know, one day here's what's going to happen. Look, one day isn't even on my calendar. I've got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but no someday, no one day. It's just it's not there. But the bottom line is I get excited, as you can tell, about where we are today, because we have an opportunity to change people's lives. Yes, we have people that are making an extra $50,000 a year on top of what they're already earning. We have, of course, dozens of people that are earning between 6 figures and $1 million a year. Yes, that exists. But let me be quite upfront with you. There's a lot of folks who an extra $500 to $1,000 a month can change their lives. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about life-changing income over time, not short term, but think about long term. That's completely up to you because it's based on your participation. It's based on your activity, okay? But the great thing is no cap here. There's no glass ceiling here. You do as much as you want or as little as you want. And I know if someone like myself who worked at the mall, and I've come from a place that was a humble background. So I don't want to preach a, from poor to wealth story, from rags to riches story. We've never really suffered. My mother worked for the government. My father drove the Metro bus, which is the DC transit system. So we weren't suffering, but I certainly wasn't living a life of abundance. I certainly had to look at my kids and say, maybe next year kids will go. I certainly had to look at my wife and say, maybe one day we'll move into that house. That's where I was, but not any longer. So get started as an associate. We're going to tell you and show you what you need to do right away once you get started as an associate, okay? Because that's our job. So your next step is complete your first step training. That's right online. You can do that right away. And we'll tell you exactly what you need to do. If you have any confusion whatsoever, there's an audio link that you can listen to. It'll tell you how to fill out your first step. So it's real simple for you. Next, we want you to attend your basic training class because, again, it's important that you learn the ins and outs. This is a quick DVD, so there's no way for you to learn everything you need to know about our business. There's more ways to get paid than what we even went over today. There's business to business. In other words, small businesses need this. There's corporations we can offer this, but there's other things that you need to know. So I need you to get to your basic training class so you can understand the full scope and will of what we do. Okay, so get to your basic training class as soon as possible, and then the clock starts to tick. You get your 30 days to become Fast Start qualified. And we want to help you to do that because we want you to get a check. Not because that one check is going to make you wealthy, but we call it your belief check. And we know once you make that first check, you're going to say, man, I can make a little bit more. Look, I end with this quick story. A young lady, I'll never forget it, she says, Mr. Self, how have you helped so many people to make $1 million in Legal Shield? And I said, I appreciate that accolade, but I haven't. I just helped them make their first 500. They gave themselves permission to make 1,000. And once they made 1,000, they said, you know what, I bet I can make 2. It was relative all the way up. So what we're saying is get started. You start to wherever you want to get started and make as much as you want to make. And I guarantee you, once you earn a certain amount of income, you'll tell yourself, you know what, I bet I can make more. It's a self-imposed barrier that holds us back away from the things that we deserve because we've told ourselves, maybe by listening to others, what we couldn't achieve. I'm telling you today, I'm giving you permission to succeed. If it can happen for me, it certainly can happen for you. Listen, God bless you. I'm glad you took a look at this information. I'm looking forward to working with you. Look forward to celebrating your success and certainly looking forward to seeing you over the top. Take care and congratulations on being a part of the Legal Shield family.